This is the last from your class. No, we'll get y'all in there. Just start singing. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Men.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay. Good tidings, glad tidings. Yeah.
To you and your friends.
We wish you a Merry
Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay, the morning routine is, besides getting dressed and getting my IV plugged in, let's see, here's it. This went in at 5:45 so we could have it finished before we start the series over at the hospital. It's a cute little bottle with a balloon in it that pumps the fluid in without having to have an IV pole.
All right.
This is the way they give it to us.
Next comes the medicines. There's 17 pills for today, so I had to get a little gadget to keep them. And so we take the pills, and I've actually already taken those, but we do that. We get our insulin checked with the strip and the finger sticker. You run out of places sticking 4 times a day to stick your fingertips. And the little machine that reads the blood sugar just like any diabetic. Diabetes is from the steroid that hopefully will go away as soon as we stop completely. And then some kind of breakfast. I usually, at least in the cool weather here, I've been having hot chocolate for breakfast.
Cool.
And today we're having some bread from Great Harvest, actually, that somebody sent us. Who sent that?
Alan Sharon.
Alan Sharon sent us a loaf of Great Harvest bread or two, and with cinnamon on it. We vary our breakfast. So anyway, that's kind of the morning routine.
Okay. And there's a little pan around Mary Martha here at the breakfast table. And a little shot inside of the apartment.
Yeah, you see the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, we got that Christmas tree. Oh, let's zoom in here. We've got,
You'll have to come around and get some of the ornaments.
all right, and I will. Pictures on the wall back here on the refrigerator. Here we are leaving the apartment. We're getting ready to go down to the medical center. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you can keep talking. It's fine.
So I hope to get this water here.
Where are we now? We're in the parking garage of what?
MD Anderson's clinic.
MD Anderson's clinic.
It's the
You'll have
Clark clinic.
Okay, because the kind of hard to hear in here is a lot of reverberation, and we're gonna roll a.
This is not the best view of the clinic.
No, but
Oh, super tight.
we're putting on the mask just because we're going into a public area, right? Okay. Yeah.
Diagnostic center where he gets his blood work every morning.
Okay. Oh yeah. We're going to get some lab tests this morning, I believe.
Encino, Norma, cholesterol, Rubin, New B.
Did they do an aspiration on you?
On my bone? Yeah, so that
On
was
the
about
day?
30 days ago.
30 days ago.
And then we'll do another one, about 20 more days.
Oh, okay. De verdad, papas.
I know. This is early
That's it. Oh, I didn't say that. I'm always wide awake, always. Especially when I walk through those doors.
This is the apheresis unit, and this is like where they separate out the components of the blood.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Okay, Les, they got you here about how many times a week now?
4 days this week.
4 days a week, and you have to stay here how long?
Until it's finished, usually takes about 3 to 3.5 hours.
Okay. And what are they doing here?
This is the blood coming out right now, and if you look at this machine, it will say that it's drawing. See it?
Yeah, I can see that it's drawing the blood. Yeah.
In the upper little square, it'll tell you how fast. Right now, it's running 34 cc's.
Okay.
So it's sucking it out pretty fast. It only has to get 125 cc's.
Okay.
And it goes into this little centrifuge right here.
Okay.
And the centrifuge is already spinning. It separates the red cells and the serum and the white cells. And eventually, in a minute, it'll change over and it'll separate them out.
Okay.
And we'll watch when that happens.
And they're separating these out because what are they trying to do?
We want to isolate the white blood cells.
Okay.
And then the white blood cells will get collected. We'll do that 6 times.
Okay.
End up with a little volume of white cells.
Okay.
We'll treat it with a chemical. And then it'll go into the chamber.
Okay.
And get treated with ultraviolet light, which
Okay.
activates the chemical.
Okay.
The purpose is to weaken the immune response coming from the T cells.
Okay.
So we'll get little clips of this as it changes cycles as we go along.
Okay, cool.
All right.
It's a good thing.
So now what this is this photo activation now.
This is the last stage.
Yeah.
The white cells are percolating through under an ultraviolet light to activate the chemical. And of course it says it's got 3 minutes left. And then once that's done, then it'll pump the white cells back into meat. And it's already gotten rid of all the red cells.
Okay.
They're down here in this empty. They were in this empty sac down here. And so it's pumped all them back, and it's been treating the white cells now for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then they'll come back with a reduced ability to cause a reaction,
Which has been the bad thing that's been happening.
which has been happening to me. And they say it'll take about 7 to 10 days before, 7 to 10 treatments before enough of the cells are attenuated or weakened
Yeah.
to do some good.
Okay. Cool. Well, we'll be done here in just a little bit.
Just a few minutes, we'll be out of here.
Spent the morning from about what was it? About 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
till
about 8 o'clock
11?
in here till about 11.
Yeah. Well, we're all done here. And now I think are we done completely in the hospital? So we're going to go be thinking.
To the restroom.
Oh yes. Okay. Okay. After a side trip, we are going out to eat lunch somewhere.
You're welcome. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Okay, we're leaving the medical center here.
Please pay here before returning to your meeting.
University is,
Sits all over there.
we're going.
Brother Herman gave them the land, and it's the beginning of Herman Park. Herman Park area.
Oh, look at that.
Want to do that too.
Well, yeah.
So what period of time are you talking about?
And there's another Sunset Street.
This is where we're going to eat lunch, and we're going to get it to take in the car. This is kind of it's really not downtown Houston. I can't tell you exactly. I'll find out and I'll let you know later. But it is a nice area.
We'll get the right person and I'll be the follower. I lost 87 pounds.
Well, the Strotons came into town and going to visit for a couple of hours with the Riherds and us. We just had lunch down in Houston, somewhere. I don't remember what it was called. Eat something. Eat some or something. It's downtown Houston. From the parking garage of Les and Mary Alice's apartment. And we're going back to their apartment. So this is their apartment, and then out on their balcony there's a great view of the courtyard and swimming pool. This is all enclosed. And then down on the ground floor there is a fantastic looking pool, and I wish it were warm enough. I think we're in the 60s. It sure feels like it. It's probably maybe even 70 degrees. Nice. Here we are the next day back. This is on, let's see, Friday, New Year's Eve. And Les is here talking to John Packer on the phone about something, some documents. And then here's the rest of the treatment area where we're getting his blood, basically photo, what's it called, photo activation or whatever. That's what they're doing with his blood now, and there's other patients, of course, here in the same unit. We're waiting for Mary Alice to come back from a fax machine. What's this called?
You probably didn't see it if you walked through.
But another neat thing is how the stair step goes.
You can walk in underneath there, can't you?
You can walk on either side, you can walk out open.
You know, very different. So you start low and get gradual.
That's the building.
Yeah, it is.
They were building one on the right.
I love the smell.
Oh, yeah.
And now you got sound. See, I haven't heard.
Go. Here we go. Gives you ideas there, doesn't it?
Wind tower drive.
Had a whole pile of stuff ready. So they really got it grounded, you know.
You're going to make this corner again. This is the physical therapy room where Les is getting some exercise to help out with some of his atrophied muscles due to the steroid use.
So I think it's
Got anything you want to say to the class? You're getting a workout.
This is the most workout my legs have had today. We've had a downturn on strength. Can't even straight up now. Haven't had to go from chair to chair. But hopefully they tell me to keep up the therapy so that when the strength starts to come back, I won't have lost any more than necessary. So this, I'll do the rotary bike, and then I'll do the rotary hand work to arm bike, they call it.
Yeah, down there, I see it.
And
Yeah.
if I can, I'll move over and push a whopping 35 pounds on the leg press machine.
35?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, That's what I had last time. And
Cool.
then 10 pounds on the leg extension machine.
Yeah, that over there, right.
And I can't do any hamstrings. They just won't lift.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're down to really low levels of activity right now. We're going
Well,
to keep it up.
okay.
They say it will recover.
All right.
See you.
All right.